Well, I hope that's given you some idea of how to use these reversal candles. It's not always easy if you're an inexperienced trader, but once again I'd like to recommend to you that you get the book by Steve Nissen on candlestick charting. It's an excellent book. In fact, he has two books. One's a more advanced book, but if you're going to read the book, don't worry too much about the very complex candle patterns. The main ones that you should be learning to spot are the spike highs and spike lows, the engulfing candles, the piercing pattern, remember, which is a bearish candle followed by a bullish candle which goes more than halfway up, or the dark cloud cover, which is the opposite of a piercing pattern. In other words, we get a very bullish candle followed by a bearish candle with a small wick that pierces more than halfway down the original bullish candle. And then we're looking for the one up, one down, or one down, one up type candles. And I think that's about it, really. If you're unsure and you still don't know how to use candlesticks and you feel inexperienced with it, then rather just look for the spike highs and spike lows. Those are the easiest to spot, and you'll do pretty well with those, even if you can only use those ones. But go and get that book by Steve Nissen. It'll help you tremendously. Read the book. Take a highlighter and highlight some of the key candle patterns. Stick with the top 4 or 5 like I've done. I don't really pay a lot of attention to all the other ones because they just get more complicated and more difficult to spot, and you can do extremely well with just the 4 or 5 basic ones. Highlight them in your book, read more about them and the psychology behind them, and then go and see, like we've been doing on these charts, go and see if you can spot them taking place. There's a bullish engulfing candle there. Here's another bullish engulfing candle. And just go through your charts like I am and look for examples. There's 2 spike lows through the Bollinger Bands, 1 spike low, and the next one becomes a bullish engulfing with a spike low. And you'll find loads of examples. There's a spike high with a nice clear spike, and you can go through your charts and find these for yourself, and then start to look for them on your live charts when you start to do some trading. The other thing you can do, just to quickly mention it, is you don't have to confine your candlestick analysis to hourly charts. You can look for the same things on weekly charts and on daily charts, and sometimes they can give you a very good clue as to whether you should be getting into a trade or not, especially spike highs and spike lows and engulfing candles on your daily and your weekly charts. And you'll know that if you read the G7 book, sometimes if we get spike highs or lows after a long downward trend or a long upward trend on the weekly chart, we'll often reverse our weekly direction, even though we might have a higher high and a higher low in a bullish direction. If we get a spike high, a very clear spike high through a key level, often we'll reverse the direction of the weekly chart based on that spike. Go and read in your G7 manual, you'll see some examples of that. Well, I'm going to get this video compiled and published and sent out to you. I hope you found it useful, and please, once again, email me at admin@forexscience.com if you have any questions or more requests for videos, and I'd be glad to put them together for you. Again, in a few days' time, I'm going to send out some videos on other subjects, and I think I'll be looking at Fibonacci and stop losses and that sort of thing. So keep an eye on your mailbox, and I look forward to chatting to you again soon. Ciao.